What's going on, y'all? This your boy Teddy B Blackman, and I'm just coming to y'all, telling y'all to make your own podcast using the Anchor FM app. Now with Spotify, it's free. They got a bunch of creation tools to record your podcast right from your phone or computer. They'll distribute your podcast for you on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and so many more. You can make money from the podcast without having a minimum of subscribers or listeners, and it's everything you need to make in a podcast all in one setting in place. I've been doing this for a few years now. I know I've been inconsistent, at least on here, but I'm back now. And yeah, this is all I wanted to say to y'all. Use this Anchor FM app to make your own podcast. It's the most convenient app that you could use. Teddy B Blackman signing out.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing all right, man.
That's good. Ready to get it in about this Superfight card?
Man, you already know, man.
All right, you want to take the reins on this one since, more organized when it comes to this type of stuff than I am.
I got you. You want to start the joint over or what?
Nah, we don't have to. We good like this.
All right. What's going on with you, Abe? You ready to talk about this super fight?
Yes, sir. Let's get into it.
All right. Yesterday, they had this super fight. Smack B-Day event, man. Star-studded card, man. And it did not disappoint, man. We're going to dive right into the matchups. We had Kid Chaos versus Chess. It was a great matchup, man. What you think?
Yeah, excellent matchup. I like the styles clashing. When you watching the events live, I had Kid Chaos 2-1, but it's definitely one of those battles you're gonna have to go back and watch just to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no clear cut, winner in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those the best matches right there. Like, it's 2-1 debatable either way, man.
Right. So I felt like it was a great match to kick off the card. But two high energy guys. Whole time, happy birthday or happy belated birthday, Smack. You know what I'm saying? Bringing this to the culture for about, I don't know, 15 so years. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely gotta give him a birthday shout out doing this thing. But yeah, man, I'm more so of a Chess fan than I am a Kid Chaos fan, but I definitely think I ain't gonna say it was a classic, but it definitely was an excellent battle, so to speak. What about you?
Yeah, man, I think we pretty much on par and agree with everything except for I edged it to Chess.
Okay.
And I'll break down a little bit. Kid Chaos cooked in the first. Chess came back and cooked in the first too. It was a little bit rough, a little bit sloppy on Chess, not too bad. So I'll edge the first round to Kid Chaos.
Okay.
Kid Chaos second was cool. It was cool. He definitely throttled down a little bit from the first round, and I think that's why he lost his battle, because the second and third didn't match the first. And you can't do that with a person like Chess, because Chess absolutely left Earth in the second round. And even when you watch the battle, and like I agree with Nunu, battle rappers shouldn't do that. He actually gave the round to Chess mid battle. So I'm already at 1-1. And then in the third, I'm gonna give it to Chess as well. Kid Chaos came with like a chess versus checker scheme, and it kind of drew out like a little bit too longer for my liking. But it was dope. He had some nice punches in it, and it was nice content. But Chess, man, like, he's so witty with the wordplay and vernacular, man. Like I said, it's a 2-1 either way. My preference is towards Chess, so I give Chess the edge in this battle 2-1. The unofficial fan vote, Chess won by 1K. But this is definitely a debatable. It's definitely something you might have to go back on the URL app. Make sure y'all get the URL app and rewatch this when they drop it. Because like you said, you never know. I think Chess might have won in the building. Kid Chaos can maybe win on the tape.
Right. Yes, I agree. I agree with just about everything you said. But for me, I guess maybe the chess checkers little scheme hit a little harder with me than it did with you.
Okay.
And so that's why I kind of edged it to Kid Chaos. But up until that point, like I told you before, and we'll get into this multiple times during this podcast. Like, I'm really not a big fan of the fan vote for obvious reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna discuss that later on.
Yes.
But like to me, it be kind of like pretty much, you know what I'm saying? You know, niggas ain't perfect. Everybody ain't perfect, you know.
Not being perfect is one thing, but being out of control is another thing. I feel like a lot of times that shit is out of control.
Yeah. All right. And before we leave this matchup, we did note that Chess called out Easy the Block Captain, so maybe that's a new matchup you can look forward to in the future card. And Kid Chaos called out Chilla Jones, Champion of the Year.
Champion of the Year.
I don't know if he's ready for that.
I don't think
know, man.
I don't think he is. Shout out to Chilla, Champion of the Year. Mm-hmm. I'm a huge fan of Chilla Jones, man. I ain't saying he won this battle, but I was not really high on Chilla Jones until I seen that battle against JC. It was in the one-off in the little, I guess, shoe store, wherever they was at.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, yo, okay, that dude's nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And ever since then, I've kind of been like a Chilla Jones fan. You feel like you did well on a big Superfight card, so you kind of want to keep going up the ladder. I get it, but I agree with you. I really don't think. And on the other side too, I really think Chess would probably handle Easy the Block Captain. What do you think?
I think so too. Like I said, that's just what I'm more partial to, is like the lyrics and bars. No disrespect to Easy, but Easy is that gritty, that drug talk, that street talk. Mm-hmm. I think it'll be a nice matchup for Styles Clash. Mm-hmm. And I think it'll be great, because I think what Kid Chaos didn't do in this battle was be on Chess ass for 3 rounds. Easy's gonna be on Chess ass for 3 rounds. Pause.
Right.
All right, and before we get to the next battle, you know what I'm saying, they always got like I said, it's a star-studded event. They had B-Dot in the crowd, and he called out Mickey Fax. I don't know how I feel about it. I know Mickey Fax has been battling here and there or whatever, but I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch one of his battles. I like B-Dot. I think B-Dot is dope.
Right. Agreed.
He probably should get more wins than he has, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. He's lacking a little bit of something.
Is there a backstory for this?
I think so. I think, like, you know what I'm saying, like I told you, they go on like the shows that Caffeine gave these battle rappers, like DNA, Breakfast with the Champs. I think they kind of had like a little face off going, and that warranted, oh yeah, man, we need to set this up. So B-Dot took it upon himself, seized the moment on the super fight card stage, and called him out.
Okay. Yeah. Other than that, I really couldn't see how this happened.
Yeah.
I would go with B-Dot.
Okay, yeah.
Haven't heard a ton of Mickey Fax, but I heard a ton of B Magic. I mean, I didn't deal with what we talked about yesterday.
You did what Smack did. Drunk Abe.
Yeah, off the hen dog early morning, man. Yeah, I like B-Dot though. So
yeah, I definitely would have B-Dot. I haven't heard Mickey Fax battle. I heard Mickey Fax music back today. They both lyricists, so it'd be definitely a battle with wits and words. So I definitely will tune in on the right card or whatever.
Yeah, hopefully, because when's the last time he battled?
I think it might have been like fairly recent. I gotta like fact check that, but I think it wasn't too long ago.
Okay.
Like on one of the cards, like I'm not gonna lie, like if it ain't URL, I don't really watch it too much unless one of my guys go over to a different league.
Right. Yeah. So you're one of those people. URL is like the NBA and everything else is like the G League and all that kind of stuff?
I mean, I guess to a fault. It's just, I don't know. I just been watching URL, so it's like these are the guys I'm familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's like same thing with like regular music. You got to do something to reach my radar for me to like tune into you, check you out. Like
Right.
I'm not like that much of a battle rap purist where I just watch 100% all battle rap. Like if my guy, shout out to Iron Words, he might hit me up and like, oh, watch this battle. Then you know what I'm saying? I might check it out in my downtime if I don't have nothing else to watch. I'll check it out. But I'm not just subscribed to all the battle rap pages, watching all the battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So nah.
Yeah. So me outside of URL, for me it would have to be locally.
Okay.
And that I'll openly watch local people that I don't know. You know what I'm saying, or do know. Other than that, yeah.
Respect. All right, getting into the next battle, man. This is like in wrestling terms, this is one of the ones you can, you know what I'm saying, go to the concession stands, go to the bathroom with. No disrespect to Head Ice. I know
definitely disrespect, but go ahead.
Back. I said, if I say no disrespect, is no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Head Ice making his return back to URL. Going against a puncher, heavy puncher in Av. And like I said, this matchup wasn't one of the ones I was looking forward to. But how did you feel about it?
All right, so I had Av in this one. First and foremost, side note, I just want to say that Head Ice and Av look like they could be like big brother, little brother.
Yep.
That's funny. They definitely look alike. Other than that, Head Ice, not a big fan. Probably not a fan at all, technically, but had a couple of moments. Don't think it was nothing near enough to, you know, pull off the W. Av, you know, once he got going, he was going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other than that, like you said, this is very not forgettable, but you know, want to put the kids to bed, you want to go have dinner, you know, spend a little time with the family right quick. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one of those battles, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, to use your terminology. I want to say I had I guess maybe Av 2-1, maybe even 3-0. What about you?
I had Av 2-1. I gave Ice the first, and that's because Av came out with a whole bunch of old jokes, and for like the majority of this battle, Ice rounds was like so long.
Hell yeah.
And I'm surprised like no one called time on him. I don't know if they were scared of him because you know he just got back in good graces. I don't know what happened with the fall. I don't know if they scared of him, whatever. Old gangster from Harlem or whatever.
Might be out here.
Rounds was super long.
Yeah. If they agreed to 5-minute rounds, he definitely took advantage of the 4 or 5 minutes. And it must have somehow, some way earned bonus time.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. You had like Ace Amin and like in the first round calling time. And then Ad was mad as hell at the end of the round. Like, God damn, motherfucker rapping for 15 minutes. And so, like I said, I'll get the first round Ice. And then Av turned up in the second. He did what we know Av to do was start punching, man. Ice with another long round, but it wasn't enough because, like I said, Av, I want to call him Ave because your name and y'all spell y'all name the same. But Av, yeah, he definitely won that second. And Av won the third, too.
Facts.
It's interesting that the judges, you know, your boy, you know, Team Ave, Sue Surf,
definitely not
up off as soon as they came. The Ice just win.
Definitely not Team A, but
hell nah, Ice ain't win that. But Ice did win the unofficial fan vote by 300 votes.
Yeah, which is crazy to me. Like I said, I don't know what kind of fans is watching these, but questionable numbers all night. So that's going to be a reoccurring theme here. I was about to ask, since you had the backdrop on the last battle, who each one was like looking forward to battling next, but I'm not sure if I even care.
I didn't make any notes for that one. I don't think I heard any shots fired in this battle.
Okay.
Like, I could be wrong, like I said. I'm trying to stay interested in this jump. And like, yeah. I mean, like, Ice wasn't bad, but I'll admit, like, some of the stuff he was saying I wasn't catching. I'm not that type of fan. I can be vulnerable and say I wasn't catching like a lot of the stuff.
Right.
It was like a whole bunch of old gangster stuff, and then the stuff I did catch, it just wasn't good or great to me. You know what I'm saying? Kind of basic.
Right.
But he was getting some nice crowd reaction though. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. I kind of felt like now I had missed Head Ice's first round when I came in. It was on Av. I felt like, you know, it wasn't the kind of crowd reaction that was the normal crowd reaction. Like I kind of felt like they wasn't judging on bars. Like I kind of felt like during that battle they was just out there having fun. You know, a lot of niggas laughing and joking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like yeah, like it wasn't a lot of oh shit or oh man. You know, it was just you know what I'm saying? Like definitely a person or two in the crowd wilding out. So that'll be reoccurring too, because I noticed that during a lot of all the battles pretty much.
Yeah, the gas be crazy in your
So who was next on this card?
All right, next battle was Real Sick versus Arsenal.
The Battle of Jersey.
Battle of Jersey. Big Jersey versus Little Jersey. What you think?
I gave it to Real Sick.
Okay.
I guess this because Arsenal's style, so it comes down to preference and style.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of his style, even though he didn't do the normal, you know, being super disrespectful the whole battle. It's like I guess it's just the package for me, you know, the delivery. You know, he's trying to do something like he's not accustomed to doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he was, now don't get me wrong, he was fire. You know, that was probably one of the best Arsenal performances, I feel like, albeit what they'd agree to 2-minute and 30-second rounds.
Yeah.
So these rounds were super short. This battle went like the snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? I really thought like Real Sick brought like a lot of good intensity, had a lot of rhymes. When it comes to these stories that these battle rappers telling, I take that with a grain of salt because you never know who's telling the truth and who, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we'll get into that later on too. But it's, you know, me and you battle rapping, and I'm like, you know, I heard what you did last summer. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just some out of control story. Like you never know what's true and what ain't true. So, but I did edge it to Real Sick 2-1, maybe even a gentleman's 30, as you would call it. So, only thing I didn't like, and this has nothing to do with like the battle per se, is one, I don't like the whole Jersey versus Jersey thing. For one.
Okay.
2, I didn't really like, you know, Sue Serve and the other like couple of Jersey dudes being behind Arsenal. I kind of felt like they should have been in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Even though I know that his relationship with Arsenal runs way deeper, but I'm just saying, as a collective unit, I kind of felt like, you know, it should have been a little different. But other than that, what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, man, this was a nice battle, and I'm glad it picked up because Real Sick was wilding. He was wilding in the first, man, and then Austin came out. His first was alright, but it was a little bit sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna edge the first round to Real Sick. Real Sick came out since, Austin on the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Came out super fire, kept the intensity up, was on Arsenal's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Had a couple call outs, but I'm gonna say that to the end of the recap of this matchup.
Okay.
Arsenal picked up in the second,
and
I'll give Arsenal the second. His second was pretty nice. And Real Sick left Earth in the third. Arsenal turned up in the third as well, but I like Real Sick's third better. So I'm gonna edge the battle to Real Sick, and Real Sick won the fan votes by 2K.
Yeah,
but I definitely want to give a shout out to Arsenal though, man. Like I love he's like one of the main legends who like
of course.
consistently battles. He's not like all the other legends who talk a whole bunch of crap and then hide behind the computer or hide behind commentary, and you'll never be able to battle him because like you'll never meet the requirements to battle him because you might have like a not so good performance, you might lose here and there, or you just simply take a lot of battles. Even though you kick a lot of ass, you just take too many battles, it's watered down, they don't want to see it. So definitely shout out to Arsenal, man. Super battle tested. Never ducking, no smoke.
So shots at Surf or nah?
Shots at Surf, shots at was it Verb, shots at Lux. Shots at everybody, man.
Okay.
Shots out at the New Daylight. Now he's like, you know what I'm saying, nitpicking and telling people, oh, Rum Nitty, you gotta sit down. K-Shot, you gotta sit down. So we can, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, man. Like, niggas gonna want to see it regardless, bro. Like, I don't know, I guess they trying to milk Smack and Beasley for every little penny or whatever, but like, man.
Yeah, I think that's what it is when it comes to that. Yeah, I feel like Arsenal has been like the most consistent legend. Verb is somewhat consistent. He's just trash. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe you could throw him in there, but I wouldn't just because he's trash. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like, that's why I didn't.
It's probably been about 6-7 years since I could tell you the last time I liked the Verb round or some shit like that. Matter of fact, that might have when he battled Arsenal. I think that was like 2014 or some shit like that before this whole vegan shit kicked off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Arsenal, man. Definitely a pillar of battle rap. Definitely active legend. Started his own little battle rap league, the UW. I used to watch that too as well, other than URL. UW was cool. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Real Sick, because now that we bring that up, because he apparently got his start in UW. You know what I'm saying? And he had a lot of wordplay on the fact that Arsenal business partner was a cop and all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he definitely.
I think that was in that third. That's why I say he left Earth.
Yeah. So he definitely had a lot to say about that situation, and like you said, Arsenal did elevate. It just, you elevating to the moon, and another person's elevating to like Jupiter or Saturn. You know, it's just not enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely levels. And before we go to the next matchup, Real Sick, I only caught a couple of them. He called out Disaster and he called out DNA, and I think you said DNA might have
on Twitter
accepted it for Summer Madness. Not official yet. We are going to be getting more news and clips on what's going down with Summer Madness, but it is set for September 25th. They're going back to Houston, so I can't wait for that. You already know the main event for that. Whew.
Yeah, tell the people.
You already know the main event for that.
Whenever you slice it up like that, it's about to be some bullshit. Or it's not going to be the main event. Like that, yeah. But before we get to that, how do you feel about who you think he should take on? You want to see Disaster or DNA?
I think I might want to see him with DNA.
Agreed.
I about to say, nothing against Disaster, but if he raps that what's that, King of the Dot style shit, I think I'm kind of good on that shit, man.
Yeah, for Summer Madness, I'll take DNA. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a Real Sick versus Disaster battle, but it got to be something else. You know what I'm saying? Summer Madness is the WrestleMania battle rap, so I feel like, you know. But yeah, I like that back and forth banter that, you know, somebody calls you out and then the other person I like when they kind of, like you said, tentatively accept the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to a Sick and DNA. Let's see what they got.
Yeah, and the main event for that is my boy Shoe Sharp. It's like now Sousa versus John the Don. I don't know how I feel about that as the main event. I guess like just Sue's name just is main event worthy and all that. But like I
No, you
said,
had it right.
he's
Hall of
like one of them
Fame.
people. I guess he's Battle Rap Hall of Fame and shit. But I don't know. He don't really do it for me, and he's like one of them legends that kind of fell off to me. Like his last couple outings wasn't good. Try to blame the new setting, hear his echo and all that. Got washed by a girl and got washed by Lux. Build that up, and then he don't even rap. Like that's crazy. Then got 30 by a girl. Sent his ass to commentary.
Yeah. As much as, and now that we officially brought him up, we can also touch on the ridiculousness of his analyst style. But before that, I love Sousa, but I'm definitely gonna be pulling for John the Don. I feel like John needs this on his resume. A W for John in the main event of Summer Madness. I'm about to say SummerSlam. The main event of Summer Madness, that would be crucial to his brand. And he's also been a consistent body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely super consistent.
As far as like stretching across multiple battle rap leagues, it's really hard for me to like, I think, pick out a battle and be like, damn, John just got body. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Surf, he's getting his number one clutch back and the crowd. So, you know, a lot of people say he couldn't do it without the gas of the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't proven wrong.
Yeah, that's facts. So yeah, that like you said, I'm not sure how I feel about that being the main event, but at this current time, Surf has done a masterful job of elevating his brand, his price, and his stature as to, you know, he can do things like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times we look at like the artistic side of it, and we got to remember it's a business too. So he's definitely done a great job from the business side of things.
I give you that. And I don't know. I don't really have no dog in this fight. I might lean more towards John because like I don't really care for Surf. Like I don't like the politics and games he play.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like, if you're gonna play him, then you gotta cook. Like you all want to make like people like Cortez, JC, and everybody jump through hoops to battle you. Then you just super subpar right now. Like I'm just really not feeling it right now. And it's like, cause like you're ducking. Like I know for a fact, if JC get his hands on him, JC is gonna dog walk this nigga. He's gonna dog walk this nigga.
I think
It's
so.
gonna be yes. Without like, especially like if it ain't like no super gas, he would 30 Surf right now. Let's Surf shape up. This Surf right now, he would 30 Surf. Like I said, he got 30 by a girl. Like, come on now. You can't play one of the lethal pins in the game like that. You better shape up.
Shout out to 40 bars, yo.
Yeah. And so like you said, he's gonna get his crutch back. It's gonna be the first big event for Uriel coming back down in Houston. And yeah, man, I just hope they make a nice card. Now I think they will. Smacking Beasley has been a great job of making these cards, so they definitely should have another star-studded event, like you said, one of their marquee cards, the marquee card.
Facts.
What was you gonna say?
And I was like, who we got next?
Yeah, next matchup, the grudge matchup. It finally happened. Swamp versus T-Top, unofficial King of the Carolinas.
Oh, unofficial or
yeah, because T-Top, he wasn't really riding with that. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't think it was that type of matchup. I guess he don't think Swamp, and I kind of agree. He hasn't done that. Like I don't think for real, like Arson Sick was for King of Jersey. Sick hasn't done enough. You know what I'm
saying? But it to me it's more so like if you beat the King, like you are the King, right?
Nah, man. It's like we've been watching on SmackDown the last few times. Tegan Knox and Shotzi beat the champs, but it wasn't for the belt. It's gonna be different when that title's on the line, man.
But we've also seen niggas come in all bucks and beat niggas for belts though.
Yeah, but that's when it was sanctioned for the belt. This not sanctioned for the title.
But battle rap is technically never sanctioned though. A nigga just kind of, you know. All right, so this is what I say about Real Sick, and then we come back to Carolina. He beat Arsenal. You said Arsenal was the most consistent legend in battle rap. That has to count for something. Like we can't just be like
that's definitely a good win.
But we can't just say that though.
But
that's not fair.
Come on, man. You like
he got to either be the like. There's no way you can beat the King and not. You got to at least be like a Prince, or what's the thing in the cards? A Jack, a Joker. He got to be something now. Like you just can't. I don't. That's crazy.
I mean, he could be something, but he ain't the King. Because I mean, it's a whole list. Like I think for that, you gotta go through the like a Mortal Kombat jump. You gotta move up the ladder. Like you know how many people in Jersey, Overhead, Twerk, Surf. Sure, man. You gotta run the gauntlet, man.
Well, I think him being Arsenal, I think that kind of rules out anything against like Overhead and Suge. But I will take Twerk and Surf though.
Hey man, Overhead ain't no slouch, man.
Overhead's a slouch.
Wow. Disrespectful, man.
Yeah, says you know what?
Disrespectful,
man. My man been
fucking spicy, man.
We 30 minutes in and he been crucifying Surf almost the entire time, but I'm disrespectful though.
Hey man, Overhead out here in the field, man.
Is he?
Yeah.
Where at? G League?
I mean, he got more battles on URL recently than Surf.
That Surf retired.
Hey, okay then.
He can't. I mean, you want to compare resumes? There ain't no comparison, right?
I never want to compare resumes.
Hey, you talk about recently? He got more battles on URL than Surf. Like,
yeah, he out here. That's what I'm saying. He out here.
Out here losing, man. Out here losing.
Hey, man, debatable. All right, man. Back to this Swamp and the T-Top battle.
Battle of the King of the Carolinas.
Okay, could be.
The King of North Carolina versus the King of South Carolina, man. Let's get into it, man.
Who you got, man? You want me to kick it off or what?
I kick it off. You know. T-Top got this. But we have to look at how nasty that Swamp battle could have been. Swamp stumbled in the first and second round. And majority of people still think he won this match.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is a testament to like the stuff that he was saying. And like I've seen people choke, not even fully choke one time, and they lose like the whole battle, let alone twice, and still get like all the fan votes, all the battle rap rappers support. And I don't know whether niggas just hate T-Top. I felt like T-Top really won this battle off the strength of like he didn't stumble. He had a bunch of good material. I don't. This is just me. I know other niggas probably love this shit. I don't like that whole little like he'll be going like at a consistent speed, and then he'll start slowing down, saying only a few words every 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't not a big fan of that. But I feel like because of like what Swamp did in the first 2 rounds, like I had no choice but to give, based on how we've been judging battle rap. I don't know, it must be like new rules now. I had to give it to T-Top because he was on his shit and he didn't fuck up and he was consistent, good material as far as like real sick, beating up on his girlfriend or baby mother, whatever it is. And I don't know if those stories, like T-Top is definitely one of them niggas that fabricate a story. He's an excellent storyteller. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't know what's true, what ain't true. He's a lot of Facebook back and forth, like you beefing with niggas but y'all friends on Facebook. That don't really make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. How'd you feel about it?
Oh man, this is like one of the ones I was waiting for, man. And this is what I like in battle rap. I think battle rap needs a little bit more of this. Battle rap has become kind of just like sports, like it's too friendly sometimes. It's too friendly.
Right.
And this is like one of the few grudge matches, like real grudge matches, like where both of these people kind of really dislike each other. And Swamp came out swinging, came out for the gusto in the first until he started stumbling. He got it back, finished the round. So definitely kudos to that. T-Top in his first round was acting up. A bunch of wild rumors about Swamp being gay. No disrespect to the gay community.
Right.
Bunch of rumors about cuckolding, meeting a white man's meeting a white family for him to have sex with the wife in front of the husband. And of course, he got into the whole allegations about why Swamp has the ankle monitor saying he beat up one of his female friends or his baby mother or girlfriend or whatever.
Right.
So it was like a lot of wild stuff. And like you said, like T-Top is like one of those the best anglers in the game. Definitely angled him out in that first round. And I think this is that round is probably what might have hurt Top. Because like a lot of people are tired of him allegedly lying for angles and stuff like that.
Right.
So I think he got penalized for that first round because that was like, yeah, I'm not saying it's false, but it's just super crazy though. That's OC. But moving on to the second, Swamp with another. Looks like this time was a bigger slip up, but he got it out. I still like his material. You know what I'm saying? Then he ended the round early because he was stumbling so much.
Right.
T-Top was talking to this nigga in the second round. Talking that Carolina stuff like, I did this, I opened this, y'all wasn't there type stuff. It was me and Briz. You know what I'm saying? So he was talking to that nigga. So I'll give T-Top that second round. I'll give T-Top the first round too.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of slip-ups. Even though I like Swamp's material, the slip-ups. You know what I'm saying? You can't give it to a nigga if a nigga, like you said, nigga's consistently getting through his material.
And he's fire.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Swamp third round was cool. T-Top John was solid. I'll say this probably was a gentleman's 30. You know what I'm
saying? I did like Swamp's third round because Swamp literally took us step for step on how to cook cocaine.
Yeah.
Like
definitely did. So he tried to get in T-Top in them bag and talk that, you know what I'm saying, that drug talk or whatever.
And then gave you different variations on how to come up with different outcomes of cocaine.
Yeah.
So, just for that slight little minute, I felt like, a little disciple of maybe, Pablo Escobar or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, I like that third round. That was all right to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And now if I ever come on hard times or something, I know what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And a shocking surprise that sent Sue Surf into a whirlwind backstage. Swamp won the fan vote by 1,100. And like I said, this is what we were alluding to, all battle. Like I think a lot of people penalized T-Top for that first round. Like a lot of the wild rumors and all that. Because he kind of did the same thing with Coffee. Like a lot of allegedly untrue rumors about her not taking care of her son and all that.
Right.
So yeah, so like the fans are starting to get hip to him or whatever. Maybe it's starting to get tired of it. You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel like he should have been penalized that much, considering like Swamp was choking though?
No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he should be penalized that much.
Right, like a
I
nigga.
like I gave him a gentleman's 30.
Right. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I hate to say it, but yeah, he definitely to me was a clear 30. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I fuck with Swamp. I want Swamp to win this. You know, like you said, I don't really fuck with T Top because he do be like lying for angles and shit like that. It you know, if you got to do that sometimes, I get it. But if it's more of a consistent thing, then it's like, that's that corny a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, especially considering the state of the culture, and if everybody was accepting of it and doing it, then I guess that's one thing, like how music is. But if everybody's on this kind of wave, and I get you want to be different, but at the same time, that's being different in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do we have any call outs for this one?
I didn't hear any call outs in this one.
Nope. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here. You know, took a L in my opinion, but hey, call out Briz, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't get one Carolina nigga, get another one, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's gonna fall on deaf ears, man. Briz is inactive, man. Briz ain't coming back from no damn swamp if he do come back.
I think so.
Hell yeah. Like I think Calico and all of them was trying to get him back. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why Twerk had to substitute in for that Calico and Mook battle. You know what I'm saying? With T-Top. Yeah, Briz ain't coming back. If Briz ain't come back for that, you know what I'm saying, to get a little bit of revenge, because, you know, the little scuffle happened with that, the fight happened with that. If he ain't come back for that, he ain't come back from the goddamn swamp who just got kind of washed by his homeboy and shit. It would be a nice battle, though. I see where you're going with it, though.
Yeah. Well, so what's the backstory on Briz? What's going on with that?
He just, like, ever since that, because they battled before, but the battle was, like, canceled because a fight broke out. Because, what T-Top and Briz were kind of being like a little bit disrespectful, and I think Mook mother had just passed.
Okay.
And I believe Briz said something about Mook mother, and it all hell broke loose, and they got to fighting, and then we haven't really seen Briz battle since then.
Oh, okay.
That's like the majority of what I know. That's like the main meat and potatoes of it. But yeah.
So how you feel about that? Like, you know, battle rap is this culture where it's like, you know, the average battle rapper is saying some of the most disrespectful shit. But do you feel like stuff like that should be off limits at least for a little while, or off limits?
Yeah, that's definitely what it was. It was too fresh. I think it was too fresh. I think that's what happened. Like, I think a lot of these battle rappers got like tough skin. Like, I haven't really seen too many people, maybe 3 instances where, like, you know what I'm saying, something like that caused a fight. And that was one. Well, it wasn't a fight. I know Twerk had said something about Rum Nitty's mother, and he was ready to scrap. And that kind of fucked up that battle. And then it wasn't nobody passed, but Goods don't play nothing about his daughter. I think that's why he punched Jim's, because Jim said something about his daughter.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I kind of felt like, that should be brought up in like the negotiation contracts. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like little stuff like that. Like, yo, you know, I really, everybody else play a game, but just don't say nothing about my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, my mom just passed. Don't leave my parents out, or we can talk about my father, some shit like that. Don't talk about my mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some of these niggas is knuckleheads. They gonna like, oh, that's your weak spot. And niggas, and like we see, like a lot of people do anything to win a battle these days, man. But definitely, like I said, like it should just be, you know what I'm saying, street code, street ethics, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. That shit just corny, man.
Yeah, I said it's corny. So hopefully Briz be back, you know, one day. I ain't know that was I heard all that stuff happen, but I ain't know that was the reason why he ain't been back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's like part of the reason. I think he probably just ain't really been feeling it too. Could be like a mixture of a multiple two things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I know no Mook ain't got niggas scared like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Mook, man. I know you don't like him, but yeah, shout out to Mook, man. One of the pillars of battle rap, man.
Yeah, he just rubbed me wrong with the whole that podcast thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure if you're aware.
I'm definitely not.
He was trying to do the podcast thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe Budden. Was like and inspiring like a lot of people to do podcasts. And
Okay.
he was like a guest on the Joe Budden podcast, like via calling a few times, and he started his own podcast and with some wild New York nigga, and I think he had like a guest, this chick called Yes Jules. It's like one of these white social media Twitter influencers, and she's one of the white chicks that kind of got like a little bit of booty, kind of fat or whatever.
Okay.
And he's just like had her on there. He's just like sucking her clit the whole time. And he like even went as far as to say she can say the N-word.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was like a lot of bunch of coonery like that off of it. And I don't know, it just didn't really sit well with me. You know what I'm saying?
An enabler though.
Yeah, he was wild. It was like that whole podcast was like super cringy. Like I like literally had to like pause the YouTube video and come back to it and then watch it, and it's like cringy again, and I gotta step away from it. But he was sounding like a lot of wild stuff. But they was covering like current topics, and he was saying like a lot of wild stuff like for shock value. I guess like trying to get a buzz, and it was in poor taste, super poor taste.
Yeah, that's out of control. Yeah, I had no idea. How long ago was this?
This was years ago. This was years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had no idea. I didn't even know you had a podcast. That's wild.
Yeah, John. It was short lived because I think that like really killed it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. Yeah, he definitely gotta. Hopefully, he got his head on straight now. But you definitely gotta do better. Like I like white girls as much as the next guy, but I don't give a fuck how much I'm feeling her or what kind of influencer she is. Like, nah, Slim, you can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that was OC.
Yeah. But yeah, so was that the co-main event?
Yeah, and in the main event,
Mm-hmm.
Hollow versus Rum Nitty. They say this was a grudge match. Guesses, I don't know. Like I said, maybe I ain't too into it. I didn't really see this brewing too much. But I think it was like just Rum's search of like he's another person who battles a lot, takes on all challenges. So I think in search to elevate his status and elevate his writing and elevate him in general, he got to reach out to these legends. He got to get some of these legends because he was battling like people at his level and under, but he hasn't really gotten too many people as of late that's like on that next tier.
Right. Yeah, I don't really see how this was a grudge match considering Hollow's been gone for 3 to 4 years. Or about 3 years. I think the last time I seen Hollow was he might have battled after this, but that double impact, him and Lux versus Tay Rock and Chess.
Okay.
Chess was filling in for Sue Surf, who was allegedly locked up at the time, although he was at the event. He just, you know what I'm saying? Still don't know how that works out. I think that's the last time I seen Hollow on URL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, Rum Nitty's super consistent, taking on all challenges, fresh off a tournament in which he was a finalist in. You know what I'm saying? My opinion, actually won the tournament, even though they're not going. He's going against his brother, so he's not going 100.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like whatever he was going, he still beat Geechee or whatever. So coming off a tournament, already back on the super car for Smack. Has Rum Nitty ever choked?
If he did, it was like early on in his ascension. Hasn't been lately. You know what I'm saying? He's been on one of them crazy runs.
Yeah. So he's been like on a super crazy run, fan favorite, super consistent, super fire. I haven't seen like the crowd be against Rum Nitty in so long. I want to say the last time I seen, I hate to bring this up because you're gonna be all geeking and shit. The last time I seen like a crowd roar against Nitty was against JC. I feel like, and JC had said something about it was during that time where a lot of battle rappers was like using anime bars and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And JC had told Nitty that it's a lot of rappers talking about, cartoons, Nitty, but I like burners and I ain't got shit to say about anime. I'm Ike Turner, you know what I'm saying? The crowd was just the crowd was just like going like berserk and all of that shit. So that's like the last time I really seen like that happen to Rum Nitty. It's been him on the other end ever since, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had him winning this battle. Hollow the Don, it's kind of like hard to pick up a read on him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like he was a little too laid back last night, especially since like Nitty's like picking up the aggression. He's punching your head off. He's getting more aggressive and more aggressive. And then you come right back out and you're just still like, chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't really like. I really this I can say was a gentleman's 30 to me on behalf of Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? I felt like in the first, I really just don't like Hollow. Like I don't like his style, his delivery. Nothing was really like catching me. Maybe it's because the game was on at this point, and maybe I was keeping an eye on the game, and his stuff wasn't resonating with me the way Nitty stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't. It's hard to pick up a read on Hollow for me. But I did give a gentleman's 30 to Rum Nitty. How you feel?
Yeah, I judge it too. Gentleman's 30. Hollow was nice this battle. Yeah, like nice first round, but Rum black. Rum came out blacking. Hollow second round was cool. Rum was cooking in the second.
Right.
Hollow third round was cool, and he kind of seemingly ended early because he wasn't getting the reaction that he liked. And Rum cooked again, and like I said, and gave him the gentleman's 30. Hollow style is like a little bit different. I like it. I can follow it, but it's just too laid back. Like you
Right.
said, for somebody who's punching your fucking head off, and like their crew name says, every fucking bar, he's punching your head off.
Right.
And I just like Rum No Homo is just a total package, man. Bars, performance, stage presence, star power. You know what I'm saying? Just walking around this nigga as he's wrapping circles around this nigga. He got so bad that
Literally.
like Hollow had to step back and you know what I'm saying? He's throwing bars at Hollow and Hollow's mans. He's just cooking, like responding to, like you said, like Hollow was getting like a lot of dumb gas, and then Rum responded, "You stupid nigga, I'm cooking this nigga." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like Rum is definitely elevated to probably to my second best 1A 1B battler with his teammate JC, man. That's like crazy.
Though.
That's crazy. Like EFB has Vici, two-time champion, tournament winner, Rum Nitty, one of the most lethal tournament winner, JC, one of the best pins in the game, and then you got an up and coming star and performance guy and Jerry West. That's a hell of a fucking battle crew right there. It's like crazy. Like that's like four of my top favorite battle rappers in one crew. That's like that, man.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Hopefully we can get all of them on the the Summer Madness card.
Yeah, definitely gotta get. Definitely got the top three. And no, you know what I'm saying. If Jerry West can get on that, that'll be what's up.
Yeah. For me, it'd be the other way around. You know, if JC can get on there,
Hey
that's cool.
JC,
But
hey JC, if
but
JC want to be on there, JC gonna be on that thing, man.
we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Yeah, I really just I don't know. Maybe I was gonna say maybe it's a pride or ego thing, but Hollow the Don is like a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he probably did feel like people was gonna adjust to his style just off the strength of his him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bro, you've been gone for 3 years.
I was gonna touch on the same thing. Go ahead.
You know, so you know, damn, like what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you've been gone, and then this nigga been like super fire, like, you know, we with this nigga now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you come back, and yeah, you got that presence and aura, but it's like that shit might have worked against almost probably anybody else last night, but Rome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody else on the card, he probably could have got away with, but against Rome. So my next, if you got anything else to say about that battle, because my next question was going to be like, Rum has battled so much. Who could he battle at Summer Madness?
Yeah, we gonna touch on that right quick. I just like you said, you said that style probably would work against anybody else but Rum, man. And like, and this would like maybe an instance like how the legends they try to like stay away for so long. This might be an instance where it hurt them. Like I mentioned to you last night, this you know what I'm saying, with a free app like URL, a caffeine, excuse me, that brings in a lot of like new, maybe casual fans who probably aren't too well versed and familiar with a Hollow who's been away for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is not really hip to your style. Maybe if you're battling more, maybe you can adjust. Not saying just copy what's going on now. Maybe you can reinvent something new, to something that's more fresh and current with the times. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, sitting down, maybe that hurt people, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to these people who are battle tested and they're gathering research and changing their styles and altering their, you know what I'm saying, rounds to appease what's going on right now versus you just, oh, I'm a legend, so I'm gonna come and do my legend shit and they better just cheer for me. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Facts. Shout out to Rum Nitty, man. I know we saved the shout outs for the end of the podcast, but you know, couldn't help this one. Shout out Nitty, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out Nitty, man. Super consistent, man. Giving great, amazing content, man. Yeah, hats off, man. Definitely one of the top 3 current battle rappers right now. You know what I'm
saying? Agreed. Definitely top 3. Definitely top 3. Agreed. Who would the other 2 be for you?
It's EFB, Geechee and JC. Like they 1, 2, 3 on the app.
Nah, no, really.
What about you?
I really don't. It's hard because I really don't like rank niggas and shit. But I can agree that Rum Nitty is like probably one of the top. When you say Geechee, him too. But it's like I would really have to sit down because you know when we watch these cards, I just be watching off the strength of like pure fun and entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like most of the time, I don't even like judging the battles for real or whatever. Unless a nigga just get 3-0, because that's my favorite thing to say and shit. You know what I'm
saying? Toxic, man.
Yeah, like unless a nigga just get 3-0, then I ain't really trying to. You know, I edge it to him and this and that. Only off the strength, but we doing like podcasts about it now. I take it more serious, but I don't really be trying. But you know, he did edge him in the first, and damn, cooked it. I be trying. Yeah, that nigga killed that nigga all 3 rounds. That's crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah, I guess I can. You know, I don't know about JC though, but you know what I'm saying.
Man, I think we might have a conversation about. I don't know. I think you and Tony. I mean, he might not be our cup of tea, but I think it's like an extra little bit on it just because he's my guy. You know how like people do, like how like, I don't really got nothing against the Celtics, but since you like the Celtics, fuck the Celtics. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. No, it ain't really. It ain't. I do it sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, but I really just like I said, I would have to sit down and like reprocess everything in a different mindset, and then she was what. But because like I said, the most sense to me does say I can say Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like maybe Geechee, because I would have to see like who's doing what. Because you watch like literally all the cards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me, I don't watch all the cards. Like it has to be something like this. You know what I'm saying? Like Super Card, Super Fight, Summer Madness, Known. You know what I'm saying? Might catch a volume here and there. You know what I mean? But
and like JC gets like the same thing to how we've been praised like a lot of people. JC is super consistent. Like, when has the last time you ever seen him choke or lose? You know what I'm saying? Granted, he's not getting like the top talent, like I said, because I think all of them are ducking him. I think they're scared of this man. You know what I'm saying? Even though he does have a crazy, amazing resume. You know, so he battled like the Daylights, the Chilla Jones, the Arsenals, Clips couple times, Tay Rock couple times. You know what I'm saying? He got like a nice, and with all the new people, he's not ducking the new people. He giving shots to all the new people too, but he's like cooking. You know what I'm saying? And I think just off that sheer alone, like I don't know who else you can put up there. Like Clips hasn't been there. He arguably beat Clips the last time they fought. Tay Rock has been in a little slump. He got back. I think he might have edged Chilla. But it's like, I don't know who else you put there. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, man. Shout out to JC. We ain't got to get too much into it, like you said.
yeah,
You got to look and research and, you know what I'm saying, form your own opinion.
JC #1 fan, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? No. Yeah, y'all know how you get out, man. There you go.
And would you had something?
Well, I was gonna ask, are we doing the what the fuck?
Facts? Oh, we can. You want to lead it off? You got one?
Yeah. So, before that.
Oh yeah, before that.
While I'm pulling. What was you gonna say?
I was about to say about that teaser.
Okay, what about it?
Last night had a little bit of controversy, man. They faked like they was about to do the Cortez the Ace battle.
Oh, yeah.
Right then and there. And then the caffeine staff member with Jay Black came, oh, that's for the mob. So it was like a whole big controversy. I don't know if they did that to hype it up. I don't know if Smack was drunk and just thought, you know what I'm saying? Because actually the battle is already filmed. And they're just going to air it today. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, well, if that's the case, then that definitely was excellent. That was excellent right there. You know what I'm saying? Now you felt some type of way. I loved it. Like, I love it. Yo, we going, hey, matter of fact, let's do it right now. Fuck it, man. I'm going to flip the coin. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. You know, and then Cortez 1-0, by the way. You know what I'm saying? got off about a good 4 to 6 bars. You know what I'm saying? Ace, I mean, ain't getting nothing off. So by default, you know, going into today, 1-0, man. You know what I'm saying? So who's you want to give a prediction on that?
My prediction is Ace Amin. I think Ace Amin might be able to edge it.
Just edge it, or?
Yeah, because like he's like one of them people too. Like he's not too reliable, even though he got fire moments.
Mm-hmm.
But like he's another person who chokes and forgets his line and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I just think maybe I'm hoping with money on the line that he could remember his stuff and get Cortez. And like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from Cortez. I'm not a Cortez fan, but Cortez has been on fire. You know what I'm saying? In that tournament, he flamed out, forgot his lines. He got put out of the tournament. Even if he remembered his lines, he wasn't gonna beat goddamn Ron Nitty anyway.
Yeah, fuck no.
But yeah, so I don't know. I give Ace the edge, man. I think it'd be 2-1.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't got no dog in this battle. For me, because I've seen Cortez fuck up so much, I'm kind of automatically leaning towards Ace Amin. I'm not really a fan of either one. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope nobody stumbles, nobody chokes. We can get through material. That way, when we do the rest of our look back, You know what I'm saying? It'll be something I won't have to say like, damn, such and such would have won, like how we did with Swamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hopefully it's some good quotables, memorables. I know that ain't the word, but going forward, you could be hearing that a lot. And yeah, let's get it, man.
All right, you want to take us into the what the fuck facts?
Yeah. So this one was very interesting, at least to me. So obviously I didn't know this. I don't know like too many people if they know this, but I know tons of people have wondered about this. So cities and streets and all of that stuff makes up basically all of the world other than water, right?
Okay.
So I had thought to myself, like, damn, I wonder what the longest street in the world is. So I did a little research. And the longest road in the world goes from Cape Town, which is located in South Africa, to Magadan, which is located in Russia.
Wow.
And this is 22,387 kilometers. Now, I'm not sure how many miles that translates into because I don't know how kilometers weighs to miles. But they said to travel this road, it would take you 5,000 hours. And it says along this road, you'll pass through 17 countries, 6 different time zones, and you'll come across all 4 seasons of weather.
That's crazy.
That is my what the fuck fact for today.
All right, my jump won't be as entertaining as that, but my what the fuck fact is back in 1912 through 1948, did you know art was an Olympic sport?
You said art?
The art. Like people were doing music, sculpture, painting, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
definitely
sweet.
Winning medals and stuff like that. They canceled it because professionals wasn't allowed in the Olympics, so they had to end that or whatever. But shout out to Walter Wayans, was like one of the guys who won 2 medals. He won one for shooting and one for sculpture. So that's dope right there.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
They need to do shit like they need to bring shit like that back.
Yeah. Like now, since professionals are allowed, that's something they definitely can bring back.
That'd be as crazy as it sounds. Like just imagine you just watching TV and shit. 20 niggas lined up from different countries just painting and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be somewhat entertaining. I like that. Man, that's dope right there. Olympics hating, man. Bring it back, man.
Definitely bring it back, man. They got everything else in that jump.
Yeah, facts. So yeah, that's two dope what the fuck facts of the day.
Yeah, I had to drop that in there because we're in the midst of the Olympics. Thought it would be relevant.
Yeah, that's an excellent job right there. So we get into the big ups, the shout outs.
Yeah, want to give a big ups to Milwaukee, man. They coming out and they snatching this finals from the anointed Suns. Everybody thought CP3 was gonna walk into the sunset with this jump. The Bucks and Giannis, man. It's like you can go down the list, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody had like moments for the Bucks, you know what I'm saying? I know we all talk about Jrue Holiday with the mob, but he didn't show it up last night.
Yes, sir.
Key defensive play, dropped like 20-something points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big buckets, man.
14 assists.
Yeah, man. He was doing the thing, man. My last shout out for the day, I think, is going to go to URL, man. They've been giving us great quality content during this COVID, especially holding it down during quarantine, giving us free. Because I don't know if y'all know, back in the day, these events like this used to be pay-per-views.
Facts.
And then you used to have to wait like forever for these jumps to drop on YouTube. Like you had to wait like months. And now, like you said, you can watch it for free the night of, and then if you know what I'm saying, a small fee of $8 a month, you get the URL app and the pay-per-view. Sometimes they'll drop it piece by piece, battle by battle, or sometimes they'll drop the whole card in its entirety in like a week or two time. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely want to give a shout out to URL team, man. It's been a great, amazing content.
Yeah, I definitely want to shout out URL. Already shout him out early, but shout him out again. Smack White, man, birthday yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Smack White, and he, you know, he's only 41, considering how long he been doing this. As you know, I thought he'd be a little older than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for him to only be 41, yeah, shout out to Smack, man. You know, I know he's sitting on some nice luxuries of life. He's been grinding his ass off, so that all this is well deserved. Like you said, man, this is I can't count the classic cars that we've had during quarantine all for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to piggyback on what you were saying, and I know we're gonna do a separate sports podcast to get into all these details. Definitely shout out the Bucks, man. Like you said, this was very anointed for CP3. And I got a couple questions I want to ask you, but I'm gonna save that for the other podcast.
Ooh, I was ready to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that for the sports one as far as like the whole CP3 thing goes. But yeah, shout out to the Bucks. Shout out to, like you said, Drew Holiday. I'm gonna apologize because I've been saying he's with the mob for like the past several weeks, and he's shut me up. I also got another very special apology, man, and I don't know if you're gonna be ready for this one, but I apologize to Mike Budenholzer, man. I know you firsthand have seen me rag on this guy, throughout the entirety of the playoffs.
Okay, what made you change? What made you change?
Man,
did you do something specific?
Yes. So his coaching style has changed from game 2 until now. If you notice, especially last night, rotation is super tight right now. There's no Brent Forbes playing anymore. There's no the couple of the other guys that were playing, they're not playing. This is strictly the starting 5, and then you add in Bobby Portis in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a sprinkle of Jeff Teague, you know, because Drew Holiday is doing a massive amount of work right now, so he has to take breaks here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So his coaching style, just tightening up the rotation, it allows other players to like better find and to better stay in rhythms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Giannis does his thing. He's going to be consistent. But the likes of like Drew Holiday, now he can, you know, he has those clunker games, but he also can easier catch a rhythm and then stay in it because he's playing the whole game. And just for realizing that you're not awarded time to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, just because you made the finals this year doesn't mean you're going to be back next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So being desperate enough to make actual changes, and especially like as far as like on the defensive end, and I don't know who makes these decisions, whether it's him or the players themselves, for, you know, them to not switch on every pick and roll. Now they're just fighting through screens, and Drew Holiday's stand on CP3, which is super paying dividends these last few games. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They don't have no answer for Devin Booker or anything like that. But yeah, they just apologize to him, man, because he seems to have everything in order, and his team is absolutely rolling. They get off to them sluggish starts, but they absolutely rolling right now. I look for all this to be coronated on Tuesday night.
I want to piggyback off you and give a apology to Holiday too. I kind of like took a obsession when they anointed this guy like a defensive like guru lockdown person. While he doesn't play, and it's hard. Like I don't penalize people for that. It's hard to play great on-ball defense against players like a Devin Booker. You know what I'm
saying? Right.
But he was playing defense and getting steals, and like you said, it wasn't his man. He made the great, amazing play. Devin Booker got too close. He got that steal and secured that game. So definitely give a my bad to Gerard.
Facts. So, with that being said, I think we at that time, man.
Yeah.
This is an excellent episode, and we'll be back later on to recap the Ace Amin and Cortez. And other than that, this is a Head for the Hills podcast, and I'm Teddy.
I'm Eli.
And we out.
Bye. Okay, I'm in here.
And we are back to finish off the recap of the Superfight card. And my man Young Eli the building. My very rich. No, I ain't gonna say rich.
Go ahead.
My regular co-host, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So we just watched the Cortez versus Ace Amin. Luckily, we watched this. Results kind of leaked. I guess they were the official results. You know what I'm saying? Cortez ended up winning 2-1, although we both feel different about the outcome. How do you feel about what we just saw?
I'm kind of mad at what we just saw. That was a rivalry, and it's a shame that was for the money. They need to get Minnesota Luke far away from battle rap judging, because he was a judge on one of them Ultimate Madnesses, and it was a lot of controversy for that because he was taking away points for like stuff that's the essence of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no consistency with him. Like the stuff he was taking away points from last time, he didn't take away points from this time, which probably would have gave Ace the win because he would have penalized Cortez for talking during a round.
Right.
But he didn't do that this time. Even though Ace did it too, though. But Ace probably wouldn't have did it if Cortez would have did it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Ace is just trying to get back.
Right. Definitely. And it worked.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It worked. So, overall, how do you feel about like the performances? I'm kind of disappointed because you would think like with 5K on, I know I ain't gonna say hindsight, but I know it doesn't sound like a lot of money. It is to us, obviously.
Yeah.
But maybe to the battle rappers, they're getting these crazy bags per battle and stuff like that. You feel like they should have been like more prepared, or?
Definitely. Even if it's not 5K on the line, like this is your profession. This is what you take up. You should be more prepared anyway. And then, 5K may not be a lot to some people, but it was enough to get these guys to battle. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to take the battle.
Right.
They could ask for more money or whatever. So it must have been a good enough amount to take the battle. So with the extra bread on the table, like man, definitely should be prepared, man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you your results, even though we both kind of fed this the same way. First round gave to Cortez only because Ace Amin choked. It's one of those swamp situations where it was like if he didn't choke, he probably would have won that round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, Ace Amin got the second and third round. I do feel like when they said at least I thought the second round was kind of debatable. Like I can get why they say Cortez could win the second round, but once they gave the reasonings, it was like something completely different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's like I don't know. And then obviously the third round, Cortez ended up choking and whatnot. So Ace Amin definitely. I kind of felt like he was gonna get that round regardless because Cortez wasn't, even without the choking, he wasn't saying nothing like that was like hitting or anything like that. He's just, a lot of what we're seeing all of a sudden is like battle rappers using these third rounds to kind of like fake talk to the other person, man to man, and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to say, how you feel about that angle, that type of angle?
When I first seen that, I want to say, and it's probably happened before then, but I want to say it was Lux versus Calico. And this is about 10 years ago. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? There was also a battle in which I know you remember X Factor. His priority scheme was like a fan favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I love the priority scheme where he would like talk to you about what your biggest fuck ups was and how you should probably like the shit used to be super fire. But now that everybody's kind of trying to do it, it's like people that's not even their style.
Right.
Like you got guys out here like that's for 2 rounds talking about blowing your family up, kidnapping your daughter, you know what I'm saying, fucking your girl, and then get to the 3rd round and yo, bro, let me talk with you though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, come on, bro. Like that's you seeing something that's hot and you just trying to do what you think is hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it at the moment right now. How about you? How you feel?
I'm not a big fan of it either. Like I said, it's been done. It's kind of old now, kind of stale. Then like it's like everybody trying to talk like they're some type of like boss or big man or something like that. Granted, I know Cortez is like been in the game for a long time. He's a vet, but it's like he doesn't get the respect as a vet for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you look like where Sue Surf and all them is at, and then he's bound like 5K. Like, bro, like you've been in the game way longer than everybody. And you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't like it, bro. It's kind of corny to me.
Yeah, definitely kind of corny. Like, it's I can see because there was a tweet earlier, and K. Shine was like shaking my head. This isn't battle rap no more, and I don't know whether he already saw that battle or whether he's talking about the card yesterday. I'm not sure, but I can understand like from his perspective and where niggas is coming from, because now it just seems like everybody's just trying to do what's hot instead of coming in with their own style and trying to be hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, going forward, we're gonna have to see. It's like, I don't know. Is Summer Madness the next September 25th? Is that the next card, or is it gonna be something before then?
It's definitely gonna be something before that. I mean, we definitely got Ultimate Madness 4, the tournament.
Okay, yeah, you
it might be one more card towards like maybe like the end of August, since that is like, or the way Smack is pushing out stuff, it might be one at the end of August and beginning of September, middle August, beginning of September. The way he's been pushing out these type of cards, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, so let's see, like going forward. I know you said the Ultimate Madness tournament, that's gonna be for like the lower tiers.
Yeah.
So going forward, let's just see like what kind of matchups happen and if this style continues as to where it's low. I'm gonna talk about killing you for 2 rounds, and then the 3rd round just kind of like try to walk you through life on some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit ain't going nowhere. Like T-Top did it the swamp, and Arthur did it the real sick. It's not going nowhere, bro. Anytime it's a couple years different, like get that out of battle rap, and also get these. I'm not a fan of these judge battles. Like get it out, like cause like I can see if you want to be that petty, but like if it's like a big gap as far as bars, like I mean I know you was kind of feeling like Cortez 2nd round. Well, I wasn't feeling nothing. Cortez wasn't really no reaction. Not that I'm a person who judge what people saying of the reaction. I just gauge, okay, I'm not sure because I'm not reacting over this stuff. Ain't nobody else reacting to this stuff. He wasn't really saying too much. And like I said, he's like one of them guys. He's not like too lyrical, not performance based. It's like he's just there trying to rap his heart out. And it's just like a lot of that stuff is just not hitting. Granted, you know what I'm saying? Ace was punching. But he had the stumble in the he had the real stumble in the first. A lot of people might say he had to stumble because Cortez talking to him made him stumble. I won't penalize for that.
Right.
But he was punching. He was punching, bro. Like he was getting like crazy reaction, and I'm like, he's like super lyrical, super witty. Like him and Twerk, they just irritate the hell out of me so much, especially Twerk, because Twerk can be the bona fide star right now. He's still a star, but like imagine how good he can be if he was like a person who just, I don't know what niggas need, just to sit down and take it more serious and stop choking these battles, stop forgetting your rounds. It's crazy.
It's to a point where it's like it all comes down to like, and I hate to use a cliche because I'm so against cliches, but that cliche where it says that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Yeah.
The thing the thing about that is like you might be given a talent. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you just might be just naturally good at something. And I think that's what Twerk is. But you can't be given work ethic.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, you can work yourself into having good work ethic, but odds are because you got like a lot of hype around you and you already got, you know, the raw talent, the ego and pride probably tends to kick in, which I'm sure it did with Twerk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because you remember early on when he was stumbling, it didn't even matter.
Yeah.
Remember?
It still don't matter though. To be honest, like he still get plates and
right. So it hurts when everybody else does it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but when
Chess had to sit down for a minute. You know what I'm
saying? right. And then he's just like main event after main event after main event after main event. So I mean, I don't know.
That brings me to my next point. It's like Smack and Beasley and URL, they just got to be better. Like, granted, I know these guys make money for y'all to get y'all the ratings, the clicks, whatever, Twerk name and all that. But like to protect your brand, you know what I'm saying? Stop giving these dudes like these super plates, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe they got to do like maybe some band stuff that's not live. And if that way, if it's not good, you just vault it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all keep basing y'all card all around these guys who just keep choking and not showing, and then they not going to sit down and work better if you just keep feeding them plates. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna think this is what they know it's acceptable. Like, oh, I choked. I came with just pretty much just one round, try to freestyle a little bit, but hey, you know what I'm saying? He said he wasn't gonna stop. He was gonna stop paying Bama's the back half, but niggas are still getting paid.
Yeah, facts. So I don't know when remember when we were just watching the battle and they was going over the judges and they do them cutaway clips and it was like a bunch of cutaway clips from the battles yesterday. I had backed out the app to like get back, you know, talking to you on the Xbox or whatever. So I vaguely heard Smack recapping saying that Rum Nitty won by the fan vote by 1 vote. Was that for yesterday's battle or was that just a cutaway clip?
I don't know because I had to like run and do something for my my peoples or whatever. But I think I vaguely heard it, but I don't know.
Yeah,
there's no way he could have won that jump by 1. he smoked one. He smoked hollow boots or whatever.
How? So my next question: if that was for yesterday, shouldn't that just be considered a tie?
You said what?
Shouldn't that just be considered a tie?
What battle?
That if you win the fan vote by 1 vote, like shouldn't the battle just be considered like a tie if that's what you judging the battle off of? Like I don't like judging. I don't like using the fan votes. Period. But if that was the case, shouldn't
that's the thing. There's no ties though, so you got to use a tiebreaker, the fan vote. Shit, the fan vote is better than these 2 judges we just had. I think.
Yeah,
I know you don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not like. Smack will have to go through a process and then put together like some real judges. I don't know what the process was for these dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think some of these guys are just like, well, like some of them been like just like the battle rap bloggers. He maybe got like a few people. Like I think he had like
what Freeway
Man and Freeway and Remy Ma. And, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they just been like little like bloggers and maybe people just know about the
so like try to groom some like actual judges and not just like bloggers and fans of the art. You know what I'm saying?
True. I'm with that.
Yeah, because like
if you have to use judge battles, I just don't really like judge battles too much.
Yeah, I don't.
But yeah, if you do, you gotta use better
Yeah,
judges.
get some real judges, man. This shit looking like the mob or something, man.
Hey, you know what? You know what hit me though?
What's that?
All right. So you know it's supposed to be is 3 judges, right? It was those 2, and say if those 2 retire, it's supposed to go to the fan vote, right?
Right.
You know this jump was filmed yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how they gonna go to the fan vote?
Oh yeah.
That just hit me when they wrapped up or whatever.
Right.
I mean, I guess for them it didn't have to go there. I guess it's both people were pick
So I guess they
Cortez or
wouldn't.
whatever.
I guess they would just like they wouldn't have declared the winner, and then they would have had to wait until they dropped this jump today. I guess that's how it would have went.
And what patched in or something? Yeah, that's crazy.
Or just announce the winner on the URL app. You know what I'm saying? Or on Twitter or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the only. That is wild. That's the only logical thing I could think of and shit.
Yeah, them jumps. I don't even know who the other dude was. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but
both of them, like you said, how do you just like bars should be the first criteria, and it clearly Ace was up here with the bars versus Cortez. You know what I'm saying? Like they both stumbled one. So you get the first round of Cortez, get the last round of Ace, and then that middle round, I believe Ace bars like better. I mean, like how hard is that to judge? Like that, like
yeah, because man, it's so many different like things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's always going to be a preference thing. It's always going to be like an opinion based ordeal. So this is like you said, it was a robbery. So we don't watch Pacquiao fight a bunch of times, and damn, he beat the shit out of Cuz, and then Pacquiao end up losing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, man. That shit, fuck it. I don't know. Cortez with Cortez with the 2-1. You know, Grand Theft Auto style heist. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely heist. Definitely heist. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So what do you I know we was doing predictions with the other battles. So who do you see like going forward? Cortez going against, or maybe a Ace Amin going against?
Cortez is gonna be tough because Cortez, like, even though he's a vet, he's been around for a while. So I don't know who Cortez can battle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think the only person I know he has a battle is Surf, but he's never gonna get that. So
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Cortez is probably gonna have to keep battling some of these younger guys or something like that.
Yeah. What about Ace?
Ace, I don't know. Like he ain't gonna get no. He's gonna keep trying to battle his peers too. Got to keep battling his peers.
Yeah. Yeah, I say we get about two or three of them Johnson, and hopefully somebody give him a chance though. But he definitely gotta stay.
They gonna keep getting chances. They're
Yeah.
gonna keep getting chances. It's like I don't know. Cortez don't even. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
So is it Ace related to Beasley?
I think so. It's like a running joke. He's supposed to be like related to Beasley.
Okay. Or was it just because he got the whole bald head, mustache? I mean, not mustache, bald head, full beard type of thing.
I don't know. I don't know. I think he probably stayed with him or some other stuff. I don't know. Keep saying they cousins or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So anything else you want to cover before we get up out of here, man?
Nah, that's it, man.
All right. So that's our full results / recap of URL Superfight, Smack White's birthday weekend fight card. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad I watched it because I didn't want to watch it, and then hearing the results, it was better than I thought.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it because I was just like, damn, I just don't. Cortez though, I just can't believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like a testament you gotta see for yourself. Cause like you can't believe everybody else. Like I'm thinking like I know Cortez wasn't gonna blow people away, but I'm thinking he might have just been consistent all 3 rounds and won that way. And the way they made it seem like Ace had one. Like I said, I only attribute that one stumble choke. I won't penalize him for the other jump. You know what I'm saying? But like people was like making it seem like he. I don't know. Maybe that's his style. Whatever. I know he got like hard breathing, like people smoking all that stuff. He tends to have trouble with that, so I don't penalize him for that.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely been a recap. Hopefully, you know, we out of the judges zone for a while. I'm guessing they only have judges in these side bet battles or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's the first. That was the first jump. I think that's like the first high stakes they called it, and then the judges be for the the Ultimate Madness stuff. So Ultimate Madness next weekend. I don't know. We'll talk with Teddy, see if we want to cover that. John might be back at your head top with more battle rap.
Oh yeah, definitely getting into that bag, so it don't matter. But other than that, that's gonna do it for us right here. So y'all listening, share. I don't know if you can comment on this type of stuff on. I don't know.
Subscribe on YouTube. You can comment on YouTube.
Facts. Yeah, good
Head
plug.
for the Hills, YouTube.
Podcast.
What junk you got it on?
Teddy B Black, man. But but I definitely would don't mind pushing the Head for the Hills, John.
Hey man, 2 for 1, man.
Facts. And we out.
Bye.